like, subscribe, and leave a comment. So here's your review of WWE Raw, the week commencing the 15th of January. So it starts with Cody Rhodes coming out. Whoa! And so what do you want to talk about? And then basically he says he's happy. Shin's now behind him. Shinsuke Nakamura's behind him. He's beat him. Let's carry on and finish the story. As he says that, Drew McIntyre comes out. He said he's proud of Cody. He's proud of Cody because they both came up together. And they both had a similar path. They both left the company, the WWE, until there was undeniable. And then the WWE had to call them to come back. And I didn't know, I forgot myself. They both used to be tag team champions. In the dashing ones or something like that. I forgot the name. But yeah, and basically it was quite cordial between the two until Drew said Cody needs to drop the act. He needs to stop smiling so much, stop being so friendly to the fans and go after what he wants. And also Drew's going to finish his story before Cody does. And Cody basically said to him, the last time he was in the WWE before he left, them two had a match and he won. So let's see what happens. Then we have Priest, who's basically unhappy with R-Truth meddling around in Judgment Day's business until R-Truth pulls out some money that shows him the sales of the merchandise. And then Damian Priest is quite happy with that. But he just basically says don't tag himself in the match that they have later. Then we have Dominic and JD versus DIY in a tag team match. Really good match. Go and watch it. But in the end, DIY got the victory. Then we have Chelsea Green and Adam Pearce going back and forth over Chelsea complaining about the ref's decision last week in their loss in the rematch in the tag team title. So let's see what happens. So that goes straight into Chelsea on Piper versus Indy and Candice. The winner sort of progresses on to get a title shot at the tag team championships. Really good match, but in the end, Indy and Candice got the victory. Then we have Priest basically calling out JD for losing. And JD sort of turns things on to R-Truth saying we need to sort him out. But Priest is like, well, you need to sort yourself out. And also, R-Truth's making us money, so go and get your money. Then we have Gunther, the Ring General, come out. Basically, he says he's the longest running IC champion. Congratulations to Gunther, which he is. I like Gunther. I think Gunther's doing really good things. He's also said he's lasted the longest in Royal Rumble history, I believe. And he said he's going to win it and get the job done. As he said that, he also wanted to congratulate Kaiser on taking out Kofi Kingston last week. As he said that, Xavier Woods comes out and he calls out Ludwig, and Ludwig accepts. Kaiser, Ludwig, he accepts. Then it goes into Kaiser versus Xavier in a match. Started off as a good match, but didn't really finish because it ended in a DQ because they both started brawling and throwing chairs, etc. Then we have Ludwig in the back. He jumps Xavier, and who comes to save him? It's Jey Uso. And then we go into also Tozawa versus Ivor in a decent match, but surprisingly, Tozawa gets the victory. Then we have Rhea Ripley come out. Basically says whoever wins the Royal Rumble in the women's Royal Rumble, don't bother cashing on Mummy because you're wasting your time and you're wasting your time at WrestleMania. As he said that, Becky Lynch comes out, the man, and she basically says to Rhea Ripley, she thinks she's better than Rhea Ripley, but she's not sure. She has to beat her to prove it. So that would be a big match. I'd like to see that. Then we have Seth Rollins in the back. He said he's getting ready for Jinder Mahal because this is the best version of Jinder Mahal, a hungry, angry, fierce version of Jinder Mahal, and he's looking forward to it. And that's what he wants. Then we have The Miz and R-Truth versus Finn Balor and Damian Priest in a really good match. Before the match started, R-Truth had loads of money. He was giving the money out to the Judgment Day, except JD, because his name's not on the T-shirt and the merchandise. But in a good match. But in the end, begrudgingly, Priest got the victory over R-Truth, but I didn't think he wanted to do that. Then we have Natalya and Tegan Nox versus Zoe Starks and Shayna Baszler in a decent match. But in the end, Zoe Starks and Shayna got the victory. Then in the main event of the evening, it's Seth Rollins versus Jinder Mahal for the World Championship in a great match. Go and watch it. It was neat. It was a really close match. There's a bit of interference because there's a bit of an altercation between Drew and Damian Priest, who was ringside. But in the end, Seth Rollins gets the victory and is still your world champion. That's your review of Raw. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. Like, subscribe, and leave a comment, I should say. It's cold out here. Bye.